Hello students, you must have observed that some plants are small, some very big, while some are just patches of green on the soil. Some have green leaves while some others have reddish ones. Some have huge red flowers, some have tiny blue ones, while some have none. We do see a variety of plants existing all around us, near our homes, in the school, on the way to the school, in the parks and gardens, isn't it? So today, let us get to know the different parts of plant. The two main groups in which plants are divided are flowering plants and non-flowering plants. Flowering plants contain flower, for example rose, sunflower, mango, whereas the non-flowering plants do not contain flowers, for example ferns and mosses. Based on heights, plants are divided into three main groups, which are herbs, shrubs, and trees. Plants with green and tender stems are called herbs. They are usually short and may not have any branches. Some plants have the stem branching out near the base. The stem is hard but not very thick. Such plants are called shrubs. Some plants are very tall and have hard and thick brown stems. The stems have branches in the upper part much above the ground. Such plants are called trees. Plants with weak stem that cannot stand upright and spread on the ground are called creepers. For example, strawberry plant. While those that take support on neighboring structures and climb up are called climbers. For example, grapevine or bottle gourd. Although plants may seem simple, ordinary structure, but they too, just like a human body, work on different systems. Plant has two main systems, the root system and the shoot system. The underground part of the plant, or the part that remains in the soil, is called the root system, whereas the green part that grows above the ground is called the shoot system. The main root is called the taproot. The branches that arise from the main root are called lateral root, example carrot. A number of thin fiber-like root arises from the base of the stem which spread out in the soil and gives support to the plant, which is known as fibrous root, for example wheat. The two types of root systems are taproot system and the fibrous root system. The main functions of the root are: roots anchor the plant to the soil. Roots absorb water and minerals present in the soil. Water and mineral salts reach the stem and the branches through a system of thin tubes present in the roots and the stem. Roots bind the soil particles together and prevent soil erosion. Now, how do roots modify themselves? When roots perform different functions, it changes their structure, which is known as modification. The food made in the green leaves travel downwards and is stored in these tap roots, which is used by the plants in unfavorable conditions. Example, turnip. Roots grow from the branches. As the roots reach the ground, they fix themselves in the soil and give support to spreading branches. These are called prop roots. Example, banyan tree. Functions of the stem. The stem keeps the plant upright. The stem bears branches, leaves, flowers, and fruits. The main function is stem transports water, minerals, and food to all parts of the plant. Now, do you know stem also modify themselves? Thin thread-like structure on the stems are called stem tendrils. Stems are modified to give support to the plant. Stems are modified to store food, example ginger and potato. Stems are modified to make food, example cactus. Look at leaves of plants around you and draw them in your notebook. Are all the leaves the same in size, shape, and color? How are they attached to the stem? The part of a leaf by which it is attached to the stem is called petiole. The broad green part of the leaf is called lamina. The lines on the leaf are called veins. Do you see a thick vein in the middle of the leaf? This vein is called the midrib. The design made by veins in a leaf is called leaf venation. If this design is slat-like on both sides of the midrib, the venation is reticulate. In the leaves of grass, you might have seen that the veins are parallel to one another. This is parallel venation. The veins in plants with fibrous roots are parallel to each other along the length of the leaf, which is called parallel venation. In plants that have tap roots, the veins form a net-like design on both the sides of the leaf, which is called reticulate venation. What are functions of the leaf? The presence of green pigment in plant leaf is called chlorophyll. Chlorophyll uses sunlight and provides energy to the plant for making food. This process of making food by the leaves is called photosynthesis. The food that the leaf prepares is a kind of sugar called glucose. The glucose changes into starch before plants stores it. Plants use some of this food to perform their life functions and store the rest in fruits, roots, stems or leaves. Leaves provide food to the entire living world. Leaves release water from the plant through stomata, which is called transpiration. The two important functions of transpiration are: it helps in cooling down the leaves. It plays an important role in water cycle by increasing the moisture in air. Leaves are modified to give support to the plants. Leaves are modified into spines, for example in cactus plant. Flower is the most beautiful and attractive part of the plant. A flower has stalk called pedicel. The outermost wall of green leaf-like structure is called sepals. Next to sepals are petals. In the center of the flower rises a flask-shaped structure called the pistil. Its base is called the ovary. The short tube-like upper part is the style and above it is the stigma. If you look around in different kinds of flowers, you will see that the structure of flower is not always the same. The number of sepals, petals, stamens and pistils may also be different in different flowers. Sometimes some of these parts may even be absent. We have studied some features and functions of leaves, stems and roots. We have studied the structure of flowers. We will learn about the function of flowers in higher class. Till then, goodbye. Thank you.